Andrej Karpathy coined vibe coding in February 2025. Describe what you want. Accept whatever the AI gives you. Don't read the code. Just vibe. By mid-2026, it had become the most polarizing shift in software development since GitHub Copilot launched. One camp says it democratizes building. A designer built a production tool in a weekend. The other says it ships technical debt by the megabyte. Both are right. This is what actually works in 2026, and what doesn't. Vibe coding is not one thing, it's a spectrum. At one end, a non-technical founder who describes an app idea in plain English and ships it to users without reading a single line of code. At the other end, a senior engineer who writes a detailed spec, reviews every AI suggestion, and runs tests against each output. The first person is fully vibing. The second is using AI-assisted development with discipline. The failure modes are completely different depending on where you sit on that spectrum. Most of the disasters you've read about come from people applying total vibe energy to production systems that needed the disciplined end. 5 tools define the landscape in 2026. Cursor at $20 a month is the best choice for developers who want full control, deep code-based context, multi-file edits, and the ability to switch between models. Windsurf at $15 a month is more autonomous. You describe goals and it executes, requiring less back and forth. V0 is for UI work, polished React components from a prompt, no code base needed. Bolt turns a description into a full web app in minutes, the lowest friction option for fast experiments. And Claude Code is the right choice when complexity and planning matter more than speed. Here's where the research and the real-world results actually line up. Prototypes. AI is genuinely faster, by a factor of 3 to 5 for standard web patterns. Landing pages and marketing sites. Excellent output, low risk, worth doing every time. Internal tools, admin dashboards, data scripts, API integrations. High value, manageable risk if someone reviews the output. Side projects with no production users, ideal learning environment. The pattern in all of these: contained scope, low stakes, and someone capable of reviewing what was built. When scope creeps, stakes rise, or review disappears, that's when vibe coding starts to fail. The research is not ambiguous. A December 2025 GitHub analysis found that AI-generated code had 1.7 times more major issues than human-written code. Between 40 and 62% of AI-generated code contains security vulnerabilities. The cross-site scripting failure rate was 86%, the most common web vulnerability. An 8 times higher code duplication rate compared to human authors. And the debugging trap. Most developers report spending more time fixing AI code than they saved generating it. These are averages. They don't mean AI code is always bad. They mean the default setting, accept and ship, is not a safe default for production systems. The workflow that actually ships has 4 steps. Plan, before you open the AI tool, write out what you're building, what it connects to, and what it absolutely cannot do wrong. Spec, create a Claude.md or .cursor rules file at the root of your project. This tells the AI, here is the stack, here are the patterns we use, here is what we never do. Prompt, 1 task at a time. Review, read every line before you accept it. Run your tests. This is not the vibe part. This is the part that makes vibe coding viable. Developers who skip the spec and review loop are the ones writing the disaster retrospectives you've been reading. 5 prompting rules that work. 1. Give context before commands. Tell the AI your stack, your constraints, what the surrounding code looks like. 2. Say what you don't want. No external dependencies, no hard-coded strings, no inline styles. 3. Ask for a plan before the code. Before you write anything, tell me the approach and any issues. This catches 80% of bad approaches before a line is written. 4. 1 task per prompt. Asking for 3 things at once produces 3 partially done things. 5. Test as a gate. Write the test first, then prompt for code that passes it. Don't accept output that fails your tests. The security problem is not theoretical. Cross-site scripting vulnerabilities occur in 86% of AI-generated code tested for them. Hard-coded credentials appear regularly, API keys, database passwords, and tokens sitting in plain text in source files. SQL injection from unparameterized queries. Insecure direct object references that expose data to the wrong users. The root cause is the same every time. AI learns from the internet, which contains a lot of bad code. It reproduces patterns that work functionally without applying the security review a competent developer would apply. The fix is also the same every time. Review. The use cases that consistently ship. Landing pages and marketing sites, no database, no auth, low attack surface. Admin dashboards for internal users, scope is contained, risk is manageable. Data processing scripts, one input, one output, easy to validate. API integrations between known services, mostly boilerplate that AI handles well. CLI tools for internal automation. The common thread? These are all bounded problems with clear success criteria and a human who can validate the output. When the problem is unbounded, a multi-tenant SaaS with complex permissions and financial logic, the failure rate climbs sharply. Do not vibe code these. Healthcare and finance. HIPAA, SOC 2, and PCI compliance require security practices that AI does not enforce by default. Enterprise systems, legacy code, complex integrations, and data governance requirements break the AI advantage entirely. Code you can't read. If you cannot review every line, you have no way to catch the bugs and security holes that will arrive. Long-term products. Technical debt accumulates faster than initial development saved. You'll spend 18 months maintaining code that took 3 weeks to build. High-stakes systems. Anything where a bug harms real people, medical devices, safety systems, financial logic, does not belong in a vibe coding workflow. The honest verdict is this: vibe coding is a power tool. A circular saw is faster than a handsaw, but it will also take your finger off if you're careless. The developers getting the most value from it in 2026 are not the ones accepting every suggestion without reading it. They're the ones who understand the code well enough to review it, who write specs before prompting, who run tests against every output, and who know exactly which problems are and aren't appropriate for this workflow. Vibe coding didn't remove the need for engineering judgment. It made engineering judgment more important because the output arrives faster and the mistakes are less obvious. New AI lesson every day. Follow so you don't miss what's next.